Pickin Pear podcast. Yeah.
Snuck,
All right.
Snuck that one in on me.
Yeah, I like to sneak a little peanut in there. Well, week 9 of the Pickin Pear podcast is here. Hello, everybody.
Hi,
Hi, Tia.
Hi, Leon.
We're doing it again.
Oh, here we go.
It is
Episode 9.
Beautiful day in Tallahassee, Florida.
It has been. Every day it has been pretty beautiful here.
It's been perfect. There was like a big rainstorm. It was awesome.
I loved it.
Fell asleep with the rain.
Yep.
And then it's been perfect weather every day. Like at some point last night, I realized like this is the first time we haven't had the heat on or a fan on or the air conditioning on.
Or a window open.
Or a window open. It was just perfect inside the van.
It was. And that never happens. So to have that moment was like harmony. Like,
yeah. It was really, really nice. And it still really is.
It is.
We got the door open.
You can see.
You can see how green and blue it is out there.
Yeah, not a cloud in the sky. Loving it.
Yep. So let's talk about our road to 1,000 shows a little bit, Tia.
Let's do it.
We just had shows 956 and 957 together. Our 687th and 688th Pickin Pear shows.
Trying to read your handwriting?
It's tough. It's tough. But first on Friday last week, we were in Tampa at New World Tampa. Mm-hmm. We had a sound guy named Paulie.
Yeah, he was a really nice guy. It started off like every sound guy experience where it's like, don't look at me, don't talk to me. But as soon as you kill them with kindness, they open up. They get there. They open up usually by like, mid-set or after set. They're all good.
Right. Well, we're weird, right? Because it's like we come with all this stuff. Mm-hmm. And it's like, because we know this stuff makes it work the way we want it to work most of the time.
Yeah.
But we don't really know much else other than that it makes it work the way we want it to work.
Yeah.
But this guy was like, oh, I have the same board. I like it because it does the gate and it does this and a sound guy talk. And I'm like, yeah.
Cool. How do you turn the gain up? No.
I don't touch anything because I don't want to mess it up.
Oh, no.
That's not true. I know a little bit.
No, yeah, you do. You do. And like each and every year you do learn more about whatever it is that you want. Like if it's your board, you dive deep into it, like if it's something we need, we learn about it.
And it's these good sound guys that we meet along the way that, kind of teach us stuff here and there.
Yeah. The sound guy at, Louisville. Melwood Tavern. Yeah. That's why I have a new microphone. It's because he's like, you should probably try this microphone because you move a lot. I was like, all right. And it's worked.
He put the idea, because we had a splitter going into 2 auxiliaries for your in-ears, and he was like, why do you do that? And then this guy was like, why do you do that? And we're like, finally, we're not doing that anymore. We're not going to do that anymore.
We had ideas when we first started the in-ears, and it's changed since then, but I've always used the splitter, so I've just never stopped using it.
It always worked, so why would we stop?
Yes, but it's unnecessary. Yeah. So, we learned a lot. Oh, man.
But then the show, talk to me about the show.
I mean, it was pretty just an unmemorable show. Just another beautiful outdoor patio show where... I don't know if people are really there for music on that side. It was just kind of like your ambiance, while the music hall on the other side had 3 like rockabilly bands going on. So I think we were just kind of like ambiance for the outdoor.
Yeah, I mean
eaters.
That's patio show.
Totally.
We're used to that.
Yeah.
People. Yeah, like there was a music hall on one side, had like a couple metal bands or something going on over there, and they were pretty sparsely attended as well.
Yeah, I think the night in general was just light.
Yeah, and then people on our side are just having date night or
having
their kids there running around in front of us the whole time, or whatever it might be.
Gotta tire them out.
You gotta tire them out.
Our music will do that, just run circles.
So, yeah, it was a cool spot.
It was.
We didn't get a lot of love back. We know we're supposed to bring the energy so that it then reciprocates back, and it's like,
right.
It starts with us.
Yeah, we bring the party.
Yeah. We do try to like do that by singing our little hearts out on our songs. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of energy in that. And then when you just keep having a conversation, you don't clap or whatever.
Yeah,
it just kind of deflates me a little bit personally.
Yeah. No, it does. Yeah, I kind of need that energy to keep giving energy for 3 hours. Like I'll always start off hot, but as soon as I'm not really getting much back, it's hard for me to really get into it. I mean, I'll still play my little heart out, but the difference in me playing to a dead crowd versus a hyped up crowd is, I'm gonna give it to. I'm gonna give you all I got.
And that's why we were so in love with Midnight Taverns.
Yeah.
Because they loved us every night all the same, and it was just like we kept getting, good feedback from what we were putting out there.
Yeah.
We didn't get that so much at this Tampa show.
No.
Tampa maybe just is kind of a weird place.
We've heard that too.
Yeah.
It was just like, it's a weird town. You don't know where the people are going on a Friday night for music.
Yeah.
So it wasn't there that night.
So moving on, we left that show that night. We had to drive a couple hours, stayed at a Cracker Barrel, and we got to Moultrie, Georgia, early the next day. Got there early and walked in and met the bartender and like, hey, cool if we set up anytime? And they're like, yeah, no, anytime. And we're like, all right, what corner are you going to put us in? Like, no, this is Bandwagon Brewing. You're playing on the Bandwagon, which is an actual like stagecoach in the middle of this bar.
Yeah.
Elevated 25, 35 feet high. I don't know.
It was pretty up there, man.
It wasn't
like,
that high.
It felt that
like
high.
it,
Yeah, when you're looking at it, it's like dun 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 dun. It just keeps getting taller and taller. I don't know if we knew Leon had a real fear of heights until we got to that stage.
I'm not afraid of heights, okay?
You were a little nervous.
But
it's okay.
I react strongly
You
to
did.
heights.
You did. Okay. Good way of rewording that. Yeah.
I'm not afraid of nothing, Tia. I ain't afraid of nothing.
I'm a man.
But, yeah. Poop my pants a little bit.
Yeah, we... when on the stagecoach already were a bunch of empty barrels, right?
Kegs.
Yeah, exactly. But they were in front. So instead, we put a bunch behind Leon. So there was like that space, not just you step backwards funny, you're falling over the stagecoach, So we had the barrels behind him. We had a couple barrels behind me. So we made it work, and it didn't move when we actually got up there.
I did ask them to reinforce the wheels underneath with extra wood stuff. Like, I was like, I'm sure you've had bands up here before. I doubt any of them were as big as me because I'm a big guy.
Yeah.
And, I get into it. Tia's up there shredding. And that thing starts rocking, So
yeah.
we made it.
It was all
bad
okay.
happened,
Nothing crazy.
And once we got up there and I closed my eyes, it was fine.
Right. And I will say, though, at times, like, I would stand differently, just to have, like, my left foot behind me, just to have that extra stableness so that I wasn't just, dancing around and stepping backwards and stepping wrong or something. So, yeah, I kept it in the back of my mind.
Yeah.
But all in all, it worked out. It was fine. It was really kind of a cool little stage to be on. Never played a stage up in the air like that.
It was cool, yeah. It was very different and very fun. And people loved it. It was a great crowd.
It was,
I mean, I told them after the first song, like, we already got more claps out of you guys than we got all night last night. So thank you so much.
And they kept it going.
And they did. They kept it going. They gave us love all night long. And, for a place, it felt like the middle of nowhere getting there.
Yeah.
And then, everything's old. And then you find this place on the corner of the downtown, and it feels like downtown Denver when you're inside. Like everything's fancy and new. And
totally, it did have that Denver vibe of a brewery for sure.
Right.
Yeah, so it probably was like the hot spot in that town.
Well, we try to go out and meet some people that you can tell are listening during set break. And one couple I met, Rick and Robin, they said they drove 25 minutes away from their house just because where they live, we don't have nothing like this, and they came just to hear live music.
That's cool.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and like people know that that's a spot for music. They don't even need to know. They don't need to look ahead who's going to be there. They're just going to go there because they know that place is going to have good live music.
Right.
And that's awesome. So, good on you, Bandwagon, for creating that environment for people.
Yeah, Bill there, the owner, and Harrison, he was, I guess, managing the stuff.
He was super helpful.
Yeah, they were helping carry the gear out at the end of the night.
Come on. That's so nice. Yeah.
So
it's a really great spot. We will definitely try and be back to Bandwagon Brewing for sure.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And after Moultrie, we came down here. We're at another fairgrounds. We were at a fairgrounds last week. Mm-hmm. This week is the North Florida Fairgrounds in Tallahassee, Florida. Yep. Just as empty, if not emptier.
Yeah.
And it's been glorious.
We love like the empty fairgrounds and our privacy and just letting Kaz run wherever the heck she wants. It's the best. Right. So, yeah, we've been loving it.
And the only difference between this fairground and last week's fairground is this place is only $35 a night. The last place was $45 a night.
Yeah.
But it was downtown Tampa. You know, it was cool. It was fine. It was whatever.
Yeah.
It's still cheaper than driving anywhere in this thing.
God. Yeah. Sure is.
So for $35 a night, you get power hookups and you get water hookups, but there is no dump.
At your site.
At your site. There is a dump station off-site.
Right.
So we hooked up the water to the city water,
Mm-hmm.
and we took showers, and we did dishes, and we did that for a couple of days.
And when you're hooked up to city water, you kind of let it run a little longer than with your pump because you know you're saving water.
Because you can hear the pump working.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. So you turn it on, get the dish wet, turn it off, scrub the dish. But we weren't really doing that. We were just letting it go.
Well, because in Tampa, we had all three at our site. We had the water, so we're just like doing the dishes.
Oh,
like
yeah.
at
Taking
home,
showers
you know?
or not the military shower,
Well, we woke up one morning, and Tia was like, hey, after you fill the water jugs, unplug the water. We'll go do the dump station. I was like, nah, we'll do it after breakfast. Well, after breakfast, I decided to do dishes. And then after dishes, it's time to brush our teeth. And Tia goes into the bathroom. She's like, it smells like poop in here.
Yeah, like, we don't do that in here. What's going on?
And we don't do serious business in our RV because it's small. And
It smells.
yeah, it stinks.
Yeah. But I take a little look to my left, and the entire bottom of the shower is filled up with dirty sink water.
We had too much gray water. So the gray water tank was full.
Mm-hmm.
And the only place for it to go after that is back up. And the lowest point is the shower.
Yep.
So you might have seen from our cribs episode, we keep stuff there.
Yeah.
Like all the dirty laundry and our amenity bags and
Yep.
stuff like that. So everything was wet and gross with like sink water.
Yeah.
And toothbrush water and it's not pee.
No,
there.
it's just like dirty sink water though.
Yeah.
It was pretty gnarly.
It was gross.
It was so
And
gross. I mean, we had our dirty clothes bag is in there, and that's got, it's mesh bag. So everything was soaked. Our amenity bags were soaked. It was like, how are we going to wash these? All right.
So that took up most of our day yesterday.
Oh, yeah, we went and did laundry.
We had to rush do the laundry.
Yep.
And then we came back here after a couple hours at the laundromat. What is it with laundromats these days? And they have these little laundry cards. You gotta
It's like a Florida thing. I've only seen it in Florida, but I'm sure everywhere is going to adopt it. But my gosh, you have to get a laundry card, which you have to pay $2 or $3 for, and then put money on the laundry card. Like, why does there have to be a middleman here?
It's like arcades, right? Like arcades,
Yeah.
you used to just be able to put quarters in a machine, but no,
Yep.
you go to Dave & Buster's now, you got to buy a card before you can put money in the machine.
It's
like,
exactly what's happening.
leave me alone. I know, and I ended up, because there was $2 left on this card of a place that we're never coming back to,
No.
I just gave it to some lady. It's like,
Right.
here's $2 that I could have probably used, but
Yeah.
I can't use it on this damn card.
Right.
Anyway,
Yeah.
washing.
Rant over.
Yeah,
God.
laundromat machine rant over. Come back here, we wash the bags, we get everything done. Anyway,
Yeah.
I thought that would be a fun story to tell.
Yeah.
About,
Because that's never happened.
we didn't take any video. We don't take videos of the catastrophes. We're not in video mode when shit hits the
No,
fan.
I'm probably a little too pissy to be on video, so we're just gonna let you know what happened and let you know that it's all clean now. We scrubbed the showers, we washed our clothes, we scrubbed the amenity bags. Everything is clean.
Pissy isn't the word.
Oh,
Tia.
pissy is the word.
Pissy is not the word. It's more like
Filled with rage. Is that better?
I mean, that is better.
Yeah.
And that is more accurate.
I know.
Yeah.
So we don't need to catch that on video. Let's just catch Happy Tia. That's all. Yeah.
But it was a day. So, and it didn't make our weekend review, but it did happen this week, and we
No.
probably would have forgot about it by next week. So I wanted to bring it
Right.
up because it
Yeah.
was something that happened to us.
Yeah, just a thing that's never happened in the RV before that we were always afraid of happening. We're like, one day it's gonna happen, but we pushed it a little too far this time, and we found out.
So let's catch you up with the rest of our weekend review here. Thank you so much for watching the Pickin Pear podcast.
Our weekend review starts now, friend.
Things get started in Florida at the New World Brewery in Tampa. Very cool looking place.
Yeah, we do a little walk through here. It's super cool. I mean, this whole patio area is like very big and spacious. A really nice stage. They had a music hall next door.
Yeah, a couple rock bands playing, and
Yeah.
we got to jam out on this cool patio stage. By the time we took the stage, it was way less hot.
Oh my God, yeah, that was like the hottest part of the day was setting up, but it definitely cool down.
I mean, I was still sweating the entire time, but Tia's setting up the most important stuff there.
Yeah.
And then the end of the show, we decided to get Cassidy out of the van, and she was super jacked.
Oh, my God.
Annoyingly.
Yeah.
Just jacked up.
Yeah, she was.
So, yeah, that's what it looks like looking at us on the stage. At
It
the
was
New
a
World in
nice little
Tampa.
stage. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Avogadro's Number.
Oh, really?
Yeah, outdoor stage.
Okay, that's in Fort Collins, Colorado.
Yeah.
But after the show, we had to drive to Georgia. Woke up in Georgia at a Cracker Barrel and headed to the Bandwagon Brewing in Moultrie, Georgia. We got there very early, which was great, so we could load in. And then I got informed that's the stage.
That.
That's a play up on that thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that thing. That tiny little wagon was
What
the
we
stage.
having for breakfast today?
Pickle pizza from last
Pickle
night.
pizza.
And the bottom of 2 bags of chips.
Yeah.
Life on the road.
Life on the road. All right, pizza for breakfast, hot dogs for dinner.
We need to go to the grocery.
Life on the road.
Eating like champions.
Yeah, it can be like that sometimes, especially on show days when you just got to get food in your body to
Yeah.
play. And
Look at us up there.
it was so high up there.
It was way higher than it looks. I swear, when you're up there, you're like kind of like, whoa. Needed
Look
those
how
barrels.
strong he is.
Lifting that banjo.
So yeah, basically I just couldn't move.
No, a lot of standing still. I stood differently, just to have a little like extra footing behind me.
You see, I have the barrels behind me.
Yeah.
Keep me from falling. But we did have a great show. People were asking us to sign vinyl after the show, which is always like the nicest thing
It
ever.
is.
Hey, Tia, the song's about you.
Sweet man being a sweet man.
Who's got that chunky butt? Cassidy. Got that chunky butt. Cassidy.
Does she like it?
More.
Stop it.
Stop it. Yeah. Oh,
So now we're
man.
at the Tallahassee, North Florida Fairgrounds. Tia does the dump stuff.
Taking care of business
I
here.
just take videos of Tia doing dump stuff.
Ooh.
We did do our fantasy baseball drafts while we were here in North Florida.
That was so fun. I forgot about it till just now.
This is Tia making a classic. What is it, Tia?
It's just like cucumbers, feta cheese, onion, oil, and red wine vinegar. Ooh, we got out and played some frisbee.
But yeah, we got some frisbee. Here doing some tricks, or at least trying to.
Ooh, so close.
Yeah, but maybe this time.
Maybe.
Learned that in my ska days.
Oh, my sweet puppy.
And that's it. That's our week in review.
Thanks for watching, friends.
Did you see me catch that frisbee?
You should
Because
be in
I
a
couldn't
league.
see it. I couldn't see it because it was behind my back.
You see those moves you got? You're so good. You tried many of them, but those were just those were
Those were my instinctual happy dances.
right.
Like-
Just flail.
Yeah.
Oh, so
So-
fun.
We're gonna try and do something a little different here on the Pickin Pear podcast today. We don't really have a bit. I told you we had a catastrophe yesterday. I usually do the bits on Wednesdays, and that was not going to be our bit.
No.
So we got a little game show game, and we've got some sodas to try.
Yeah, so it's a little 2-in-1. We're gonna do the game, and we're gonna do our little like food segment.
Yeah. We're going to
Together.
drink these sodas while we answer some funny questions.
Yeah,
Tia doesn't know these questions. I put these on this wheel.
Yep.
I told her she can't look at it yet.
I haven't yet.
So it could be really fun.
We'll see. Yeah.
So let's talk about the food segment first.
Yeah, these came from Bandwagon Brewing. It's not theirs since they're still pretty new. They plan on doing it, doing root beer, but this is from Athens, Georgia, so it's still local. This is the root beer.
I think you have the root beer, and then this is the butter pecan cream soda.
That sounds amazing.
They said that was the last one of this, so we got the last one of that, and then they gave us the root beer too.
Perfect.
So let's crack
Let's
these
do
open,
it.
and let's spin the wheel.
Oh boy, here we go.
Okay, so our first question, I have to guess what your favorite food is. You have to guess what my favorite food is.
Man, you like lots of food.
I know what your favorite
That's
food is.
so
We've already
easy.
talked about it on the podcast.
Like every week I
Yeah.
have to mention it.
Everybody knows what Tia's favorite
Yeah,
food
right.
is.
That's an easy. Everybody knows this one.
So tacos.
Yeah, you're right.
Boom. Points for Leon.
Well, I've got two. I've got food and style of food. I would say pho, number one.
Pho is delicious.
But then I would say Greek food.
Interesting.
Because I feel like you love Greek food. We never get it because I'm not a big fan, but...
Those are high up on the list. But I think when I say... I mean, you even have it in a song.
Oh. Chicken fried steak.
You got it.
That's it.
It's
just been so long. I forgot about it.
I do try and avoid the chicken fried steaks these days because they are deadly.
Not great for your body. But every once in a while, man, you got to get your favorite food.
But your pho, I mean, I beg for pho
Yeah.
sometimes. I crave it,
Yeah.
And then I basically have Greek food every breakfast, I
You
just
really
have
do.
pita and tomato and hummus is
So
basically
I was pretty
every
close, I guess. But yeah,
It's
chicken
pretty-
fried steak.
I mean, you couldn't go wrong. You
I
say
couldn't go wrong.
words that are food, I'm going to say, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's my favorite. Sure, that one too.
All right, so
awesome.
did you try your root beer?
I did. I really liked it.
Dude, my butter pecan,
Yeah.
I don't know if you're going to get to taste it.
Oh, well, we're gonna switch now. Just so.
I'm going to just taste
Okay,
one
I'll
more.
get one more.
Spin the wheel. We're going to hide that slice. Spin it.
Spinning. Man, that is tasty. Thank goodness. Ooh,
What is your favorite smell?
that is so hard.
I think mine is the same as my last answer.
All right, we're gonna repeat: chicken fried steak, pho, and Greek food.
For you, I would say your favorite smell.
What about your favorite weird smell? It's like you shouldn't like it.
Well, I know what that is for
Right.
you as well.
I would say yours is probably the same as mine.
Like gasoline.
Gasoline, yeah, the one thing you shouldn't like, but that does smell good.
But I think your favorite smell. Do you have what your favorite smell is in your head? Because I know when I say it, you're gonna be like, "Yeah, that is it."
Yeah, you probably know better than I do. Go for it.
Clean.
I was gonna say lavender, and that's
Okay.
kind of like along. If I were to get a candle, it's like a clean scent or a lavender. I don't like the fruity smells, or like this smells like a cereal. Weird stuff like that. I
Right.
just like clean. You're right. So clean. Laundry.
And yeah, mine is probably something like fried chicken or something good like that.
Favorite smell? That is a tricky one.
Okay, I'm gonna try this
Yeah.
root beer now. Did
I
you
can
try that one
smell
yet?
this one.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I actually don't know if you're gonna like that one
Whoa.
because it's like you could pour it on pancakes.
Yeah, totally. It's so sweet.
That's a good root beer.
They're both very sweet, and I'm really sensitive to sweet stuff.
Well, of
but-
course they are. They're sodas.
Yeah, of course. But I would say right now I think I like the root beer. I mean, this tastes exactly like you would think.
Mm-hmm.
It really does. But it might be a little too much, like too syrupy. It's not syrupy, but it gives me that vibe.
Yeah.
I'm going to give that one back to you.
All right. I'm gonna spin the wheel again.
Oh, we didn't hide the slice, but that's okay.
It's okay. I
There's
think
no way
they're
it's gonna
all
hit
on there
again.
3 times.
Oh, really?
Interesting. If we were cartoon characters, what cartoon characters would we be? And please feel free if you think we have different. We should be a cartoon character. What might we be?
I know. I don't know.
I mean, my go-to is Homer and Marge, because
That's pretty good.
you do
They're
make
pretty-
Marge sounds.
And
Yeah. And
you can be Homer-esque,
I can be Homer,
but you're way sweeter.
early season
Yeah.
Homer-esque, family
Yeah.
man, good guy,
Right.
not
Those
a
are pretty good.
drunken buffoon.
No, yeah, not the later seasons
Yeah.
of Homer, the early seasons.
Mhm.
No, you're right. Those are pretty good. Those are pretty
Yeah.
good because I can't even think of one for myself, let alone.
Well, you're probably like Princess whatever, Cinderella or Pocahontas.
Oh, you are so sweet, honey. It's like the sidekick in Frozen, the happy snowman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You're just so happy all the time.
I try.
You're a good, sweet, funny, happy guy.
Very fun. Should we do more? What do you think? What's our time? Oh, we should probably just do one more.
Let's do one more.
Okay.
Make it a good
Make
one.
it a good one.
Come on, wheel. Cheers, honey.
Cheers, honey.
Ooh.
Your favorite TV show ever, Parks and Rec?
That's pretty dang. Yep.
You know mine.
Is it The Simpsons?
It's The Simpsons.
Done.
Okay, one more quick.
That was a good one. We knew. I love Parks and Rec. That makes me laugh so hard.
What's your least favorite planet?
What kind of question is that?
Well, there's 8 of them technically.
Well,
The moon isn't a planet.
the moon doesn't.
Pluto is not a planet. You got Mercury.
I
You got
mean,
Venus. You could choose Earth, but that seems like
no, that's
pretty mean.
No, I love Earth.
Yeah.
It's the only one I actually know about. Mars.
After Earth is Jupiter,
Oh, I mean, it's not going to be Jupiter because it looks cool.
Saturn,
Saturn's cool. It's got rings.
Uranus,
It's
Neptune,
probably one of those two.
because it's cold.
Ooh, I don't like the cold.
Yeah, it's a lot colder out there.
Yeah, I don't like the cold. So let's go with that.
And see, I think I would go with Mercury for that
Yeah.
opposite. It's just too hot.
Yeah,
I don't
you're
want
right.
to go there. It's like going to Key West, Florida or something. You know, it's just hot.
Sticky.
Yeah, and it's
Wet.
small. RVs don't really fit there.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
What a random question.
Well,
But I liked it.
I guess we got to call it on
That was
on
fun.
the game show game after one more.
Oh my gosh. He's a crazy man.
And then, what is the first thing you wash in the shower? My guess for you is your butthole.
I go straight to business. Yeah, wash that first. I use that same thing to wash my face. Yeah. Smooth. Actually, it is my face.
Oh, okay.
Face first.
What do you think is the first thing I wash when I'm in the shower?
Your hair.
It's pretty good.
I feel like you're all at once. You're just like hair, face. You just kind of like do it all
You're
at once.
probably right, because I think I do get it on my hair before I get my rag going.
Yeah.
My rag on a stick.
Back to the Simpsons.
Yeah.
That's so good.
But I was going to say left arm.
Left
'Cause
arm.
I think I always start on the left arm, but you might have been right with the
I
hair.
think honestly, I'm pretty yeah. Mine's hair too. But if it was like beyond hair, it would be face.
Definitely butthole.
It's not a butthole.
All right. We are going way over time on this game.
He just wanted to say butthole 3 times.
So many times. All right.
Oh, that was so fun,
Okay,
friends.
Tia, tell us about the shows we got coming up this week.
All right, show's coming up. So Friday the 22nd, we have the Wine House, which is in Tallahassee, Florida. That will be show 689 for Pickin Pear and 958 for the two of us. Or, excuse me, just shows together. And then Saturday the 23rd, we're at OSO at Bear Point Harbor, and that's in Orange Beach, Alabama. So this Tallahassee show is our last show in Florida.
It is our last
Yeah.
show in Florida for a while.
It is. We've been in Florida for like 5 weeks.
Some of these places are already booking up. They're like, you guys want to come back? You let us know now. So
Right.
we will probably be back here in January.
We will, yeah, a little bit earlier.
I'm coming earlier. I want to do spring training in Arizona again. I want to
That'd
see
be
my
so
red
cool.
legs
Yeah.
and your White Sox, I guess,
Well,
in
yeah.
Arizona. So I feel like we could, if we come to Florida in January, we could be in Arizona by mid-March.
Yeah. Oh,
you
yeah.
know? And we're out of Florida when it's super hot.
Yeah, it's getting
And
uncomfortable.
then maybe we get to go to California again because, you know, we like California, but ugh,
It's just so expensive.
we
It's
typically
hard.
only do those after campaign years.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. But we'll see how it all shakes out. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy how far ahead some places book. Like you said, they're like, book now. Let us know.
I still have so many open dates for the summer that we still have to book, but I'm already thinking about January. You know, it just never stops.
Never
It's
stops.
just a constant level
Yeah.
of stress there, but it's all
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
It's
Like-
all for fun.
It's all for fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because then once you do that hard part, you get to at least, like, you get to do the thing you've always dreamed of.
Yeah.
You know, like, sure, you got to put everybody's got to put hard work into something, and we're putting it into ourselves. So
That's right.
that's pretty cool.
Well said, Tia.
Thanks, Lonnie.
Hey, we forgot to finish up our food segment.
Oh, you're right.
I'm going to rate this butter pecan cream soda on a soda level. I mean, if a cherry tart lime polar is a 10, because it is,
Mm-hmm.
this is a 7.5.
7.5. For that one, I was gonna say 6.
You didn't like that one, but
I wasn't a big fan. Just those are my taste buds. It still tastes good, but it was just a little much for me. I don't think I could drink a whole one. But the flavor is good. The root beer.
I want to pour it on pancakes. Dip my sausages in.
Oh God. I'll stick to the maple syrup. Let's see. Root beer, I will give.
Ooh, I like the pause, the drink pause before your grade.
7.5.
Dun, 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 dun.
There it is.
All right, so you liked, and I'll give that root beer a 7.5 too. I like them both the same.
Okay. I like it. Yeah, they are pretty even. They really are. But if I'm getting, if I'm getting picky about it, 6.5.
Okay. Yeah, you
Or
don't like the
6.
butter pecan cream soda, but you like the root beer.
Yeah. I think I would have preferred a traditional cream soda.
This is from Crumb Cake? Crumb Cake? Probably Crumb Cake. I mean, come on.
I like yours way better.
Crumb Cake. Made
Where
in
did you
Georgia.
Where do you see that?
Right here?
Oh, so good.
All right. All right, Tia. We got to wrap this show up, okay?
Jeez, we're
It's
having too
been
much fun.
Too much fun.
You're making me cry. I'm laughing so hard.
So, other than this hilarious podcast,
Yeah.
what makes you happy this week?
Oh, what made me? Oh my God. Let's talk about more laughing. Oh, my dog. My dog makes me so happy because she is so funny. So we were playing Frisbee the other day. We were just tossing it around. And when we were done, we were pretty close, Cass and I. And she's not much of a ball
less
fetcher.
than 10 feet.
Less than 10 feet. Yeah, very close. She's not much of a ball fetcher, Frisbee catcher, much of a anything doer, except she just wants to sunbathe. So I really lightly just kind of tossed
You
it.
told her, like, hey, Cass.
Hey, Cass, it's coming. Are you
catch.
ready?
Yeah.
And I didn't even throw it near her, to be honest. It was probably still
Yeah, you didn't want to hit her with it.
I didn't. It was still probably a couple feet away from her. And her reaction to me throwing this Frisbee at her was the best. It really gave me a belly laugh. She gave this, she was terrified of the Frisbee. She closed her eyes. As soon as I threw it, not even close to her, she's just just gave this terrified look. It was awesome. It was so good.
She very much overreacted.
Oh.
But it's like she was trying, but she was so afraid.
Because she gave me that. That's why I threw it. Because when I told her, I'm like, Cass, here it comes. She was kind of like, okay. She got ready for it. And then as soon as I let go of it, she was terrified of the Frisbee. It was so funny. I wish I could have caught that reaction on camera because
I saw it from the reverse angle, and it was still hilarious.
Yeah.
Just because I could see her body reacting and then flinching as if you were about to throw this thing at her face.
Oh, it was so good.
It
She
was
is
great.
not athletic, guys. It's just so funny because we love sport. That would be our child because we love sports so much. I played sports all my life. That would be our child, terrified to catch the ball
Totally.
or smelling flowers in right field.
Yeah.
She's an artist, just like mom and dad. Oh, that made me so happy.
But it was a very funny moment.
Made me really love my puppy. I love her so much. I love my puppy. That's what made me happy. What made you happy, sweetheart?
I don't know how happy it made me, but we watched a funny movie, Drive Away Dolls.
Yeah.
It's one of the Coen brothers who did Lebowski and Fargo and other cool stuff.
Okay.
But it's just one of them, and it's an interesting movie.
It was.
And what really drew me in was the description was these two girls are taking a road trip to Tallahassee, which is what we're doing. We're in Tallahassee.
And it was a new movie, so we're like, oh, Tallahassee, let's put it on.
Yeah. I'm not necessarily recommending it.
No, probably not. We're just talking about it.
Yeah, it was the one thing we kind of watched. We did end up finishing it, but we did stop a couple of different times. We watched it in half-hour episodes.
Yeah, we did because we had something else to do. And we're like, we'll just finish that later.
Yeah, it was this isn't riveting or anything. It's just kind of something.
It was ridiculous. It was a ridiculous movie.
Yeah.
And I think they really leaned in to the ridiculousness. Yeah, they did. It was silly. Even some of those action shots, that.
Yeah, they got the Dutch angle, where they're getting crazy.
Yeah, it was just funny camera angles, really all over the place plot, I guess. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Maybe one day I'll watch it again just to see how good it might be. But
Right, in one sitting.
Yeah, but I thought it was just okay.
Yeah.
But it made me happy.
Yeah, we like watching new stuff and new movies and seeing new actors, like who's going to be the next big thing coming up, who are we going to be watching for the next 20 years, you know?
Yeah,
so
right.
we love that stuff. And some of these people we saw are probably going to be seeing up and coming new movies and stuff. They were pretty funny, so yeah, it was fun.
Awesome. Well, we hope you enjoyed the Pickin Pear podcast. This is episode number 9.
My lucky number.
Number 9?
Number 9.
Number 9. We thank you so much for tuning in. You have anything else?
I don't. Thank you all so much. Again, we got to say a big thank you to Matt.
Oh, yeah.
Matt
That's
Wolf.
Right.
Take your class back.
Yeah. We got bags. We got bags for you.
Yeah.
This is one that people out in Montana, they love this one. We used to stand around a campfire, sing this one.
It's a good one.
You'll get to see more of us on the bandwagon, standing up in the air. And yeah, thanks, Matt Wolf, for being the wizard.
Making us sound good.
Making it sound good. So we'll play you out with some bags. We thank you so much.
Thanks, friends.
Riding the rails, don't mind if we're on time. Traveling alone with my bags under my eyes. I came here from somewhere for something I forget. Another